pressure on you to win week in and week out. And it's, you know, I spoke with Colin and he agreed with me. He says, you know, that comeback against Tampa was monumental. I think we all knew it at the time, and we even, you know more about it now.
Now ball cut across, and it's into the back of the net. And it is Danny Zatella who has his first goal for the New York Cosmos as he puts home the cross and just knocks it by Fitzgerald. 1-0 New York.
Early pressure, right? We just talked about. And I tell you what, if there's one player that deserves it, it's this man. Because I tell you, I don't think he expected to play as much and as well. Diomar Diaz gets that ball eventually as Dimitrov. That's well done, playing with back to goal. Look at Diaz. That's a difficult finish, by the way. Look at that ball bouncing. Look at this, outside of his foot right there. I'm not even sure if it was foot, his shin, regardless, but that's a tough, tough finish. Under pressure with a defender right in front of him. And look at the way he picks that out right there. That's quality.
Gonzalez gets the wall back. Senna steps into it, bending ball. Parry down, but left loose, and a second save made by Fitzgerald. Oh, Akia Fitz. Reversio for Mendez, but Kalungi knocks it down. Now Diaz. He's got a little space in front of goal. Plays across, finding Guinzotti with the right foot. Save is made. Still loose in front, but Dimitrov could not get a foot to it. And Akia Fitzgerald, who had a great stop.
This is Diomar Diaz at his best, isn't it? Taking players on, and look at this, you know.
Ready for the long throw into the box. Little flick on header into the path. There it is, and into the back of the net. What a strike by Diomar Diaz as he pounced on that flicked header and just roofed it. 2-0 Cosmos. Diaz, his 5th of the season.
Oh, that's perfect. He just wanted it. He wanted it more than anybody else, because I tell you what, it wasn't easy to get that ball. You can see how he almost pokes it into the goal right there. I don't know if it was Hamilton right next to him. I think Hamilton actually doesn't think that Diaz was gonna get to that ball. So it's wonderful. I mean, that's what confidence does for you. You know, you look at this long throw here, and you see that knockdown, and just watch that run. Look how far he comes in. Look at that in between two players that are standing and watching. And look at that under that pressure. He knew he was gonna get hit. He knew he was going to pay the price, perhaps. Look at that. Look at that. Just great. I mean, you got to be happy for him. That's the difference between good Diaz and not so good Diaz. I'm not saying that he's been...
A shutout streak, 195 minutes. Goes back to that 4-3 win over Tampa Bay. Corner kick for Carolina. Oh, did we jinx him? Up. Save is made by Rainish.
And they seem to at least found a way to break through that pressure initially.
Mendez wanting to stay on side, so having a go is Dimitrov, and that's how
Gerald beaten. You know, Rainish initiates that, and as that ball, you always look for that second ball. And look at this. I mean, quick peek, and size or not, as far as the goalkeeper, he was beaten on that play. This is going a little bit.
Marco Senna with another free kick opportunity. Fitzgerald on his line, has his wall set. There's 7 men in it. And Senna the drive, and Fitzgerald touches it away. Let's take a flashback. First half, Diaz, Zatella on the end of it.
Yeah, that's definitely a highlight. It's a goal. It's a good finish right there. You see a second goal, as we've said. That's just wanting the ball, and that's what you got to enjoy about this the most. How he went about it. He knew he was going to get there, barely got there.
And it was Mendez who flicked it along, and now into the box. Just joining in is Nocelli. He gets challenged.
Immediate impact, right? That's what you want from your substitute.
And it will be a penalty. I was wondering if Jorge Gonzalez was going to have any further discipline. Well, it shouldn't have been on Hamilton. As the challenge came in here, it's Kalungi.
I don't know how much contact there is. Let's see right here. Yep, just clips him just enough. And, you know, Nocelli also experienced enough and smart enough. The moment that contact took place, he went down and, you know, really gave the referee no option, did he?
So Marco Senna looking for his 4th goal of the season. And from the penalty spot, stutters, shoots, scores! 3-0 Cosmos. As Marco Senna gets his second spot kick goal of the season. Oh, they're going to have him do it again because of the stutter step, or was there encroachment?
Combination of both. I mean, you have to completely stop. I don't think that was the case. I think the players got there a little bit too early.
And Senna will tee it up again. He went to the right the first time. They just try and duplicate it. Senna steps up again, the stutter, and this time just tucks it under the bar. And it is 3-0 Cosmos.
Yeah, this one's always difficult because even on that one, I think he stops. For me, when I look at that, I mean, you have to be in continuous motion, I suppose, and there's some motion, but the feet stop. So I don't want to be picky on him because it doesn't matter. But as you see it here, not just yet here, but that to me is a stop. Just because other foot is moving somewhere. So, how is that not stopping? I don't know. Obviously, the referee would have to explain to us what he thought on the first one. I thought it might have been an encroachment. At the end of the day, the beauty about this game so far, for me, is that this was exactly the game where you didn't want drama, right? I mean, they've provided so much drama already here.
What could it be for Mirosevic? Diving stop by Fitzgerald. He parries it aside. Corner kick for the Cosmos with 7.5.
Know that, hey, I'm here in case you need me, and I can contribute that way.
Oh, on the corner off the crossbar for Carolina.
Well, Ayos has been wonderful in delivery right there. I don't know if the wind plays here or he means to do it. Again, just wonderful. You look at that curve and look at that. I'm talking about presence as far as the goalkeeper is concerned. I mean, again.
Senna intercepts, finds Diaz, and again they'll try and drop it over the top. Oh, and couldn't play it into the path of Guinzotti. Now he gets it, he'll step into it, and what a goal! Alessandro Nocelli steps into it with the right foot and buries it into the top corner.
Hey, when it works your way, it works your way. But again, you look at this and look at that ball really coming through. And remember what I told you about Dimitrov not scoring goals but contributing? You see that pass, the way he controlled it, back to goal, ball's bouncing. He finds Nocelli, and look at that finish right there. So much power right there, no chance for fix.
Well, there's the full-time whistle. One of the more sensible decisions we've seen a referee make in regards to stoppage time in a while.
Look, I mean, you're looking at...
Be done with it. 4 goals on the night for the Cosmos. Danny Zutella opened it up in the 8th minute. Alessandro Nocelli finishes it off in stoppage time in between Diomar Diaz and Marco Senna from the penalty spot. And the Cosmos have a 4-0 victory over the Carolina RailHawks. Stay with us. We'll hear from one of the stars of the game and wrap things up when we come back to Sherwood Stadium.